If you're over 30 and you feel like you're behind in life, I want you to hear this. Because today at 32, I finally feel like I am moving in the right direction. But it didn't always feel that way. For most of my 20s, I felt completely lost. Changing cities, changing jobs, moving houses, starting over again and again, and many times struggling financially while trying to figure out who I was and what I actually wanted from life. So if you're feeling lost right now, I understand that feeling. One thing that makes this feeling even worse today, it's social media. Because every time you open your phone, it looks like everyone else already figured life out. Everyone seems successful, everyone seems to have money, everyone is traveling all the time. And meanwhile, you are just working, paying bills, and trying to survive. So you naturally start thinking, am I behind? But something I realized as I got older is that everyone has their own timeline, and comparison completely destroys your peace. When I look back, I remember being 17 years old and feeling pressure to choose what I want to do for the rest of my life. Think about that. 17, at that age, you were supposed to decide what university to attend, what career path to follow, what you want to become for the rest of your life. And honestly, deep inside, I wasn't ready for that decision. I didn't know who I was yet, and I didn't know what I wanted. And I also realized something important about myself. I don't want to be just one thing for the rest of my life. Some people know what they want since they are kids, but that was not my case. So if you're in your 20s or even in your 30s and you still feel lost sometimes, that's okay. You will figure things out along the way. Life is not something you magically understand at 25. Most people are still figuring out. But here's the important part. You cannot just sit and wait for the perfect idea to fall into your lap. You also needed to search, you need to reflect, you needed to write your thoughts down. One thing that helped me a lot was figuring out what I didn't want in my life, what kind of job I didn't want, what kind of lifestyle I didn't want, what kind of future I didn't want. Once I became very clear about what I didn't want, it became much easier to understand what I actually wanted. So clarity sometimes starts by eliminating the wrong path. Another thing that helped me a lot was creating vision boards. Maybe you believe in them, maybe you don't, but they helped me a lot. I like to keep mine inside Notion because I open Notion every day. So every day I can look at my vision board and remind myself why I'm doing all of this, what kind of life I want to build, and where I'm trying to go. Because when you constantly remind yourself of your vision, it becomes easier to stay focused. One thing I wish I understood early in life is that almost nobody actually has their life fully figured out. Even the people who look like they do. Many people are not living the life they truly want, but because we think everyone else has everything together, we put enormous pressures on ourselves. So now in my 30s, I made a decision. I will live my life based on what is the best for me, not based on what society expects. Because at the end of the day, you are the one who lives with the consequences of your choices, not society. If you are happy or unhappy, you are the one who feels it. Life is not static. We evolve. Our interests change. Our priorities change. We reinvent ourselves many times. I even see this with my own mother. After her divorce, at 62 years old, she completely changed her lifestyle and started taking fitness very seriously. 62. So if someone can reinvent themselves at 62, you can definitely start something new at 30, 40, or 50. But there is one hard truth. Feeling lost, it's okay, but staying stuck forever, it's not. Your life will not change without action. You need to move. You need to start. You need to build new habits that move your life in the direction you want. Even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels painful. And I will be honest with you. In the beginning, it will feel painful most of the time until it becomes part of who you are. I knew it. I wasn't happy with my job. I knew it that I wasn't happy with my financial situation. And I knew it that I want more from life. I wanted freedom. I wanted experiences. I wanted to live an extraordinary life. And the reality is that many of those experiences required money. Watching the sunset on a remote island in the Maldives might be free, but getting there, it's not. So I decided to start building my dream life, even when I was at my lowest point. Because when you were at the bottom, that is only one direction left. up. So I started building quietly, creating a plan, following the plan, executing the plan, and building habits. And slowly, step by step, my life started changing. Not overnight, but consistently. If you're feeling lost right now, I want you to know something. You don't need to have everything figured out today. Start today. Start small, but start. And if you need to, come back to this video and watch it again. I know we don't know each other, and I really hope this video gives you the push you needed to get started, because that's the real reason I made this video. If this resonates with you, comment below so I know you're starting today. I'm here rooting for you. See you on the next video. Bye!